Who said airdrop season was over? Because we've got over 10 airdrop guides for you guys to follow in Q2, ranging from ARK, Base, Kalshi, and many others. So before we begin, don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button, and let's dive straight into it. And here we have it, my friends. We are over on the AltCryptoTalk YouTube channel, where you can find all of our playlists, videos, and so forth. And you can see here, guys, that we've got 198 different airdrop guides you can find in this playlist, of which you can check out. So in this video, guys, despite us following 10 different airdrop guides for Q2, you can find over 198 different guides on our YouTube channel. So what we're going to do is, guys, we're going to start off with the first airdrop. But before we do that, we want to show you this incredible campaign over on 2bit, where you can get up to 60,600 USDT in welcome rewards just by getting started. And of course, guys, we'll leave it in the description down below so you guys can check it out. However, the first one we're covering is ARK, and this is on testnet right now, guys. And I personally believe this could probably be one of the biggest airdrops in 2026 if they do an airdrop. However, right now, guys, there's not really that much we can do. We've got a full airdrop guide on our YouTube channel for you guys to check out. This one has raised millions and millions of dollars, and they are valued at billions and billions of dollars. So this one is probably one of my top protocols that I am farming in 2026. So of course, guys, check out the videos on our YouTube channel, and you can find that on our playlist over here. So what we're going to do is, guys, we're going to be leaving these short and sweet. We're not going to be providing you with a guide for each one. However, if you would like a full tutorial, you know where to find them. But up for number 2, we are moving over to Decibel, and we recently covered this on our YouTube channel. It is a new perp dex of which moved from testnet over to mainnet. Now, unfortunately, we got nothing for doing the testnet. However, we don't know whether or not that will be the case until the token generation event, aka the airdrop. But right now, guys, what I've been focusing on Decibel is basically farming as many points as possible. You can see here that I have got 1.14 AMP, which is the points of the Decibel system. You can see I'm ranked 6,136, which, to be honest with you, isn't bad whatsoever. Now, one thing for sure is that I can't really seem to get these streaks working. I have been trading on here, but it for some reason doesn't say I've traded any days. However, you can also see there's a tier system as well, going from gold, platinum to diamond, and therefore the more points you can get, the higher the tier that you can get. And of course, guys, you can invite your friends, but it does require having a lot of volume, which personally I'm not going to be able to do for a very long time, as it says to do $25,000 of volume just to unlock it. So all we need to do in order to qualify, guys, is we've got vaults, we've got trading, and there's that much really. There's not really that much else we can do other than trading and vaults. If this is your sort of thing, you know exactly what to do. Open some trades, build up some volume, get some points, and hopefully by the time the airdrop goes live, we get a nice big one. Decibel is a perp dex that I will be using a lot. So of course, guys, we'll leave this in the description down below, and you can find a full guide once again on our crypto airdrop tutorials playlist. However, moving on to number 3, we are now going over to the Base ecosystem. Base is probably one of my favorite networks out there, as many for you guys too. But as you all know, Base has gone through some changes recently, and they are moving to their very own chain. I think they are moving away from their standard of what they've got right now. And yes, guys, we've been farming this one for a very long time. I've done hundreds, if not thousands of transactions. I've done thousands and thousands of dollars worth of volume, and I've been extremely active on this almost every single day for the last few years. So I honestly do believe, guys, if there's going to be the biggest layer 2 airdrop, or Ethereum layer 2 airdrop, if you call it, I think it will be this one right here. And I'm not giving up on Base. I know there's a lot of rumors going around, a lot of FUD going around, but I really do believe that there could be a nice Base airdrop. They've built a loyal community. It would be a shame to ruin it all now. And I personally believe by launching a huge airdrop to its loyal community, they could very well have much more longevity than what they would do right now, even though it's still a lot. However, guys, I've been using a lot of Base. If you would like a full Base guide, you can very well check it out on our YouTube channel. We've got many that we've covered. However, it's all about stacking up transactions, building up volume, staying active every single day, and utilizing as many different decentralized applications as you possibly can. Why? Well, because of course, guys, they want to see the most active users on their network. And I personally believe, guys, that this is probably one of the most competitive networks out there if you're looking for an airdrop. So the competition on this one is pretty stiff, if of course you are pretty new. If you've been using this one for a very long time, since the first day the mainnet launched, like myself, honestly, guys, I'd say to continue, because I personally believe this could be one of the biggest airdrops of 2026. Hopefully they do airdrop in 2026. Now, we probably may be waiting a while. It could happen in Q3. It could happen in Q4. I don't think it's going to happen in Q2. But as long as that we're utilizing this platform, keeping it in the background and using it where possible, I think we're good to go. So once again, guys, all you need to do is explore the ecosystem, use as many dApps as possible, build up those transactions, build up that volume, and let's hope that we get a nice base airdrop. However, moving on to the next one, guys, we are over on Robinhood, and this is another testnet we've been using very recently. Not guaranteed that we're going to get an airdrop, but if there's going to be one, it could very well be huge because Robinhood itself is massive. So all we need to do is, guys, explore the testnet. There's nothing really that official that we can do right now. We have got a guide recently that we put up on our YouTube channel, and you can find that on our Crypto Airdrops playlist. As you can see on the right-hand side, guys, we've got many different airdrop guides. But you can see here that we've got the Robinhood one that you can check out. The odds of them doing an airdrop is about 50-50 right now, in my opinion. They haven't said anything whatsoever about a token generation event. But in my opinion, guys, I'm using it because I do believe there's going to be an airdrop. I'm on that 50% side of belief. However, guys, once again, we're going to leave this short and sweet. We have been using one protocol in particular to farm the Robinhood airdrop, and that is through Superball. Now, this could very well classify as a bonus 11th airdrop, but we're not going to do that. However, you can do that yourself. But you can see here that we've got the Robinhood testnet exploration, so it will take you through all of the protocols that we can use to qualify for a Robinhood airdrop. But like we said, you can follow that in the guide. But for now, we're now going to move on to the next one, which is going to be Relay. Now, Relay is another protocol we've been using for a very long time. If you've been watching our YouTube channel for a very long time, then you know we've been using Relay. And Relay is a cross-chain protocol enabling you to move assets to and from a variety of different networks, whether or not that was EVM, SVM, or whatever it is. You can see you've got Arbitrum, Base, Ethereum, Solana, Abstract, Arbitrum, and so many different networks. So in the future, guys, I know they are launching their very own chain as well, which I'm not too keen on, to be honest with you. But if you want to get ahead of the game and try and qualify for a Relay airdrop, all we need to do is very well stack up transactions, build volume, and of course you've got the optional method of using a vault. If of course you want to do these things, guys, you can very well help yourself qualify for an airdrop by stacking up and of course building as much volume as possible and utilizing this platform as much as you possibly can. Whenever you need to move a token to and from a different network, you could use Relay and it could help you qualify for an airdrop. So simple and so easy and so many different networks to use. This is one of my favorite protocols purely because I actually need to use it and I enjoy it because I'm hopefully qualifying for an airdrop at the same time. So up for number 6, we are now moving on to Forte, another free crypto airdrop that we've been focusing on for a few months. Yes, this one's been a bit quiet recently. However, guys, you can see on our YouTube channel that we've recently covered this. And of course, you can check out all the latest tasks that we need to do in order to qualify for an airdrop. Now, this one's very, very simple and straightforward. They've not got an ecosystem for us to use or any applications or any products. All we need to do to qualify for a Forte protocol airdrop is very simply use Galaxy, which as you can see here, we've got season 0 and down below, guys, we've got a few quests to complete. Quest 1, spread the word. Quest 2, join the community. Very simple and very easy. All you need to do is, guys, like, retweet, follow, and then down below, guys, you can see that we've got a simple thing to join the Discord. Very easy and very simple, guys. All you need to do is very simply follow these tasks and you have got yourselves eligible, hopefully, for a potential Forte airdrop. Now, we do know there is going to be a token for the Forte protocol, and they have been very, very slow and very, very quiet recently, but hopefully we are going to start to see some more quests for Forte protocol, because I personally believe this one could be another massive airdrop, which is flying under many people's radars. However, you can see now, guys, that many people are starting to utilize these quests, so of course, get in early while you still can, if of course you want to. But we're now going to leave this one once again, guys, because there's not really that much we can do over on Forte other than using the Galaxy quests. Easy and simple. So up for number 7, guys, we are moving over to Titan Exchange, one of my favorite protocols right now, and this is on the Solana network. It is a DEX aggregator competing with the Jupiter Exchange, and Jupiter Exchange I've completely gone off on. And I really don't like Jupiter right now, guys. I really feel like they've screwed us over, if of course I'm going to be completely honest with you. But what I've been using on Titan Exchange is exactly the same thing, but I prefer the system of how it works. So you can see in the top right, guys, that we've got the volume, we've got the trades, you've got the referral stats, you've got the pre-stocks, you've got the vanish, and you can see the badges down below. All it's all about, guys, is very simply staying active and building up as much volume as you possibly can. In the rewards section, as you can see here, guys, you've got so many different campaigns, but we want to unlock as many badges as possible. Also, if you go up to the top, you can check out the leaderboard, guys, because the more volume you can build, the more trades that you can do, the higher up the leaderboard that you'll climb. You can see here that I'm already up 33,771 on the leaderboard with spot volume, and on Edge, I am ranked 19,755. So that's all we're trying to do is, guys, we're trying to climb to the top of the leaderboard by very simply doing as many swaps as we possibly can through the Titan Exchange. Super simple and super easy and something I enjoy using. However, will I say it's going to be the biggest airdrop ever? Not exactly, but it could very well be bigger than Jupiter because I believe that's what they're trying to achieve. Nonetheless, we're going to keep this one simple and we're going to move on to number 8, and this one is over on Hyena. Hyena is a protocol mix between Hyperliquid and Athena, obviously, as you can tell by the name. However, it's another perps dex of which you can use to qualify for a potential airdrop. And of course, guys, they've got their own point system, which you can see in the reward section. As you can see here, we've got Hyena points, Athena points, and gold points. You can see your overall ranking and so forth. Yes, I know, guys, I haven't been doing so well on this platform, but it's very simple and easy to use if, of course, you are a trader. You've got a couple ways to earn points on this platform. One is through the vault, which you can see over here. As you can see, there's 70x rewards for Athena and 5x rewards for, I believe, the Hyena. However, down below, it's entirely up to you if you want to participate. In my personal opinion, this is extremely risky and something not worth doing if, of course, you don't want to do it. If you just like trading, all you need to do is build up transactions, stack up volume, and it will hopefully help you to qualify for an airdrop. That's all we can really do over on Hyena, guys. There's not really that much else other than inviting your friends. So if, of course, you want to invite your friends, by all means, you can very well do so and hopefully earn some more points. But up next, guys, we are moving over to Kalshi. And Kalshi is one of the leading prediction markets, probably the second biggest out there, just below Polymarket. And they've got their own point system of which you can use to qualify for an airdrop. Now, all we need to do in order to qualify on this platform is very simply predict. And if you don't want to predict, leave this platform alone because, of course, it is not for everyone. Me personally, I don't really use these sort of platforms. But if, of course, you do, which there are a lot of people that do, to be honest with you, you can very well qualify for an airdrop. However, all you need to do is build up transactions, stack up as much volume as possible. What I will say is, guys, there is a lot of competition on this platform because, of course, there are a lot of whales, and therefore trying to compete for the biggest airdrop possible is going to be very unlikely, if I'm going to be honest with you. But if this is your sort of thing and you enjoy it and you have fun, and of course you're going to be doing it all year round, by all means, guys, probably the best option because, of course, you're naturally qualifying for an airdrop. However, for someone like me who would be forcefully using it, it's not really worth it. So we're just leaving this one for those who want to qualify for an airdrop on prediction markets. Now, there are also many other prediction market airdrops which you can check out on our YouTube channel because we've got our own guide for that video. But we've mentioned Kalshi because it's probably the second biggest one to use behind Polymarket. And Polymarket is probably overfarmed and very, very competitive, more so than Kalshi. But once again, guys, moving on to the last and final airdrop of this video, we are moving on to Unichain. And Unichain is probably one of my favorite layer 2 networks out there, probably one of the most underrated networks out there, and one of the most underrated airdrop farming opportunities out there. Uniswap. We all know Uniswap was one of the biggest airdrops ever in crypto history. And I personally believe, guys, Unichain has the potential to do a second one. And that's why I've been using Unichain as much as I possibly can. You can see how many transactions, how many applications, how many users. This is a thriving network, but no one seems to talk about it. And I don't know why. It's fast, it's cheap, it's built by a great team, and I personally believe it has so much potential. It could very well be the next base, but no one seems to see it. Hopefully, guys, we could very well see Unichain thrive, and by that time, for those who have been using it beforehand, we are going to be ahead of the game and hopefully qualify for a bigger airdrop, and that's why I've mentioned it on this video. Now, we have covered a few times on the Unichain ecosystem, but I do plan on doing it again because I do love this chain. However, guys, all you need to do is very well explore the ecosystem, stack up transactions, build as much volume as you can, stay active as many days as you can, and of course, guys, have fun. That's what it's all about, being an organic user, not someone that will be classified as a cyborg, just moving around 1 cent every week or every single second. It's all about doing organic activity, and that's what every ecosystem and protocol loves to see. So we've covered 10 different platforms in this video, guys. We've covered Arc, we've covered Decibel, we've covered Base, we've covered Robinhood, we've covered Relay, we've covered Forte, we've covered Titan, we've covered Hyena, we've covered Kalshi, and we've covered Unichain. 10 different airdrops to farm in Q2. And the best part is, guys, we've got so many more different crypto airdrops. They said crypto airdrop season was over. I think it's only just begun once again for the second time. Why do I say that, guys? Well, because I personally believe that throughout this bear market, these protocols and these networks are going to look at their most loyal users, for the ones who stuck it out, for the ones who built up transactions and allowed these protocols and networks to survive. And I believe they are going to reward them heavily. So I plan on being one of those users, and if you do too, you know exactly what to do. Also, guys, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button because we've got so many different airdrop guides. You know it. We're going to be updating you every single week. If you have any requests, you can let us know in the comment section down below. Thank you once again, and we can't wait to see you in the next video.